Have you prepared yourself to view the final episode of Flora's social science story? No, Gabby, don't bite me.
도서관에 들어오는 손님들을 무차별적으로 죽이면서까지 책을 얻을 필요가 있는 거야?
Say, Angela, is it really necessary to indiscriminately kill all the guests coming to the library just to collect more books?
지금까지 정리한 도서관의 힘을 보면 충분히.
Look at the power the library has gathered so far. We could easily.
정제된 책을 얻기 위해서 손님들의 감정을 고조할 필요가 있어.
To get refined books in our hands, we need the emotions of our guests to be heightened above a certain level.
그것을 끌어내기 위해 손님은 사소와 소중한 걸 걸고 사투를 벌이지.
To draw their emotional attention, the guests are pitted against the librarians in a battle of life and death with something precious online.
정제된 책.
B, where have you been? Refined books, huh?
보편적으로 모두에게 소중한 거라면 뭐겠어?
What do you think is considered precious by all people?
자기 목숨이지.
Their own lives, I guess.
맞아. 살아야 뭐든 할 테니까.
Exactly. Being alive is the prerequisite to achieving anything.
목숨이라는 걸 대가로 우리는 책을 얻기 위해 속가내고 있는 거야.
We're picking up people for the books at the cost of one's life.
여전히 우리는 의견이 맞지 않네.
We still disagree with each other, I see.
아직도 로보토미 때 일을 담아두고 있는 거야?
Are you still dwelling on what you did in Lobotomy Corp?
어떻게 있겠어?
How could I ever forget?
직원들을 충분히 살릴 수 있음에도 에너지 정제를 위해 그들의 목숨을 사지로 몰아넣었는데.
I drove employees to death for the sake of energy refinements, even though we were more capable of saving them.
헤세드. 그건 다 대본이었어.
Chess, that was all part of the script.
너의 그 배려심 넘치고 섬세한 마음에 충분한 자극을 주기 위한 대본이었지.
It was devised to provoke your so caring and delicate heart.
난 그저 대본을 따랐을 뿐이고.
And I simply followed it as per obligation.
비난하고 싶다면 누구를 원망해야 하는지 알겠지?
You know now who to blame for all that, don't you?
그래, 다 대본이었지. 하지만
It's
이제
true.
대본은 없잖아.
It was all part of the script. Then what's our excuse now?
아니, 그때와 지금은 달라.
This is not the same as back then.
그곳은 개인의 선택 따위 중요하지 않았지만 이곳에서 잠드는 손님들은 위험성을 숙지한 채 도서관에 입장한 거야.
Individual choice meant nothing like corporation. But here, the guests that even enter the library and meet their demise were all notified of all possible risks and agreed to take all responsibility for whatever happens in this place.
너희와 예전 이야기하는 것만큼 기분 더러운 것도 없네.
Nothing disgusts me more than talking about the past of you lot.
여기까지 하자.
I've had enough of this for now.
도망쳐버렸네.
Whoops. There she ran off.
분위기 살벌한데? 넌 참 사람 속을 잘 긁는다니까.
That was tense, huh? You sure are good at rubbing things in others' faces.
그리고 커피도 잘 타지.
And brewing coffee.
그래. 헤세드 네 덕분에 내가 지금까지 마신 커피가 얼마나 쓰레기인지 알았으니.
Thanks to you, I realized how all the coffee I've drunk in my life was hot garbage.
평범한 커피는 앞으로 못 먹을 것 같단 말이지.
I don't think you'll ever bear to drink ordinary coffee again.
듣기 좋은 소리네.
That's good to hear.
신맛과 탄맛의 차이가 이렇게 미묘하고 감칠맛 날 줄 몰랐어.
I never imagined there could be such a subtle differences in sourness and sweetness, or how that could bring a deep taste.
그렇지? 알고 마시면 더 맛있다고.
See, you can savor the taste when you know more about it.
우리가 사는 세상도 그렇지 않을까?
Maybe the same goes for the world we live in.
단지 우리가 알고 있고 볼 수 있는 것이 적어서 당장 앞에 놓인 길이 전부라고 생각하는 게 아닐까 싶어.
Perhaps we're just led to believe that the path ahead of us is all there is to it, because there's so little that we can see or learn.
마치 지력만을 바라보는 검지나 의뢰에 목매는 해결사들처럼.
Just like the index obsessing over prescripts and the fixers hanging on requests.
말이 나와서 그런데 검지는 정말 지령이 어디서 오는지조차 모르는 거야?
Speaking of, does the index really not know where the prescripts come from? Like completely oblivious?
아마도 그럴 거야.
Yeah, I don't think they have any idea.
어디에서 누가 어떤 의도로 지령을 주는지도 모르고 따르는 건 정말 씁쓸하네.
Following orders without even knowing who gave them or for what reason. That's just better.
어쩔 수 없지. 검지가 극단적이긴 해도 크게 보면 도시 전체가 어디에서 오는지도 모를 거대한 지령으로 움직이는 것 같기도 하니까.
Can't be helped. The Index does seem extreme with their methods, but the whole city's operating based on some grand instructions coming out of nowhere when you think about it.
자신이 추구하는 가치조차 내 것이 맞는지 희미해지고.
One can't even be sure if the values they're pursuing are their own anymore.
도시가 늘 이런 모습이어도 괜찮을 것 같아?
Are you okay with the city staying this way forever?
괜찮으냐 아니냐의 문제가 아니지.
It's not a matter of being okay with it.
그냥 이렇게 생겨먹은 곳에서 살아남아야 할 뿐이야.
It's a matter of survival. This is just how the world is, and we've got to live in it somehow.
사람들이 엉키고 엉켜 만드는 거대한 흐름은 어떻게 할 수가 없어.
There's nothing we can do about giant streams created from people tangling with each other.
난 도시의 이야기를 보면 슬픔에 잠기곤 해.
Sometimes I'm stricken with sorrow looking at the stories taking place in the city.
예전에 나와 동료들이 겪은 일들, 그리고 그 후에 한 일들까지 포함해서
Things that happened to my past self and his colleagues, and the things we've done afterwards.
난 이런 모습을 보고 싶지 않아서 도시를 바꾸고자 하는 일에 참여한 거야.
I joined the effort to change the city because I didn't want to witness any more of that.
그래서 결과는
And how did that go?
알다시피 도시는 원하는 대로 바뀌지 않았어.
As you know, the city did not change as we hoped.
어떻게 보면 뒤틀림으로 인해 더 골치 아파졌지.
One can say that we caused even more trouble with distortion.
꼴 좋다고 생각해?
You think we got what we deserved?
아니 당연하다고 생각해.
Nah, that's just an obvious outcome. That's all.
도시가 바뀔 리 없지.
There's no way the city can change.
정말로? 도시의 아픔이 왜 반복하는지 안다고 해도?
Really? Even if we learned why all the pain is perpetrated in the city?
네 말대로 도시가 왜 이따위 지경이 됐는지 알고자 했으면 푼돈 하나 내지 못해서 조직에 죽는
If
사람도 없었을
anyone
거야.
actually wanted to know why the city ended up this way, no one would be dying to syndicates just because they didn't cough up some pocket change in time.
계약 조건이란 명목으로 사지로 몰리는 해결사도 없을 거고 날개에 소모품처럼 갈리는 사람도 없었겠지.
No fixers would be driven to death solely to fill contractual obligations. No feathers would be spent like expendables by the wings.
안다고 바꿀 수 있다면 말이야.
As if knowing why could actually prompt changes.
결국 아는 것만으로 바꿀 순 없어. 아까도 말했지만 이 흐름은 너무나 커서 혼자만의 힘으로는 어떻게 할 수가 없으니까.
Point is, knowing does jack to change things. I told you, the stream is just too big for an individual to do anything about it.
당장 바뀐다는 게 아니야. 바로 바꿀 수 있다는 뜻도 아니고.
I'm not saying we're looking for immediate changes. I know that we can change things instantly.
뭘 안다고 그런 속편한 소리를 해?
What do you know about it then? What makes you think you can talk like it's so easy?
그냥 다들 참고 사는 거야. 그럴 여유 따윈 없으니까.
Everyone just bears with it. They can't afford to do it otherwise.
언제까지 도망만 치려고?
When will you stop running away?
도망치는 게 아니야.
I'm not running away from anything.
엔젤라도 너도 단순히 자기에게 거짓말을 할 뿐 아니야? 그럴 수밖에 없는 거라고.
Aren't you and Angela just lying to yourselves about it though? That it can't be helped? And there's nothing you can do?
실제로 그런데 나보고 어떻게 해야 한다는 거야.
That's the truth. What else am I supposed to do?
도시에서는 그럴 수밖에 없는 거라고.
This is a city! There is no other option!
도시에서 약속만큼 가벼운 단어가 있을까?
The word promise is perhaps one of the most empty in a city.
약속이란 것도 힘이 있는 자만이 할 수 있는.
It's a privilege that only those with power can make.
제발 여기서 못 본 척 해줄 수 없어?
Please, can't you just pretend we never met?
대체 그 계약은 뭐였는데?
What the hell was that contract about then?
계약을 어기고 신용을 떨어뜨리면
You know.
끝인 거 알지?
Breaking contracts and dropping your reputation means a death sentence for a fixer like you, right?
다시 천천히 읽어봐.
Read it again carefully.
이런 장난을 하다니.
Sneaky bastards. Playing filthy tricks with words.
그러게 엔케팔린을 왜 빼돌려? 모난 짓만 안 해도 별 문제 없었을 텐데.
So why did you try to smuggle Ecafil in the first place? We wouldn't have gone to this if you hadn't done that.
부탁할게. 난 전혀 몰랐어.
I swear, I had no idea.
그게 엔케팔린인지도 몰랐고 오사로 이송해야 하는 건지도 몰랐다고.
I didn't know it was Ecafil, and I didn't know it was meant to be delivered to Ocorp.
알잖아 이바다. 다음엔 꼭 계약 사무소를 거치라고.
You know how we roll in this business. Next time, make sure to go through a contract office.
너도 언제까지 기고만장할 수 있는지 보자고.
Let's see how long we can act so high and mighty.
고파. 너도 같은 방식으로 도시에서 돼질 테니까.
Just you wait. The city's gonna screw you over the exact same way.
그땐 그때고 지금은 지금이지.
That's then, and this is now.
손바닥 뒤집듯 바뀌는 것들 뿐이다.
Things change at a drop of the hat.
모르셨어요? 날개 전쟁 참전자는 둥지로 이주할 수 없어요.
Didn't you know? Wing War participants can't move to the nest.
뭐라고? 하지만 분명 참전 전에는 둥지 이주 우선권을 배정해 준다면서.
What? But you said veterans of the war will be given first priority over moving to the nest. That's what I was told before joining the war.
분명 우편이 갔을 텐데요. 규정이 바뀐 지가 언제인데 그래요.
Did you receive the nest? The terms and long since changed.
이건 아니잖아. 이게 무슨 싸구려 경품 수령도 아니고.
You gotta be joking.
이러는 건 아니지.
We aren't talking about some cheap giveaway. It was a promise made by a wing.
아실 만큼 아시는 분이 왜 이러세요?
You know,
앞에도 어쩔 수 없는 거 아시죠?
all there is to know. Yelling won't get you anywhere, I'm afraid.
제발. 둥지 이주권만을 믿었다고.
Please. It was all to earn that migration permit.
정말 방법이 없는 거야?
Is there really no way?
설령 당신이라도 안 되는 건 안 되는 거예요. 어마어마한 돈이 오간 협약이니까요.
No means no, even for you. Tremendous amounts of money were involved in the agreement.
지금까지 둥지 이주권을 믿고 참전했다가 돼진 놈들은 대체 뭔데?
What about all the others who fought to death for the permit then? What did they die for?
두고 봐. K사든 I사든.
I won't forget this. K-Corp, I-Corp.
아니, 어떤 날개된 손을 벌리기만 해봐. 너희
No.
손을 잡기는커녕 잘라줄 테니까.
If any of the wings dare reach out to me asking for help, I'll make you regret it.
그래도 돈은 확실히 받았잖아요.
You still received payment, didn't you?
그리고 다음에는 계약 사무소를 거치지 않은 거래는 피하세요.
And next time, please avoid signing on deals without mediation of the contract office.
뭐 어차피 다 아시는 거죠?
Well, I'm sure you're already well aware of these precautions, right?
엿먹어.
Go fuck yourself.
네, 그럼 좋은 하루 되시길.
No, thank you. Have a nice day.
미안해. 연기전쟁 참전자는 둥지에서 받아주지 않는다니. 손바닥
sorry.
뒤집듯 말을 바꿨어.
They won't accept smoke war veterans in a nest. They change your words out of nowhere.
둥지는 아니지만 이곳도 굉장히 안전한 거 알죠?
This is no nest, but it's quite safe here, you know.
음악의 골목이라니 낭만적이기도 하고 말이에요.
It's rather romantic to be living in the so-called streets of music, too.
하지만 둥지보다는
Still, the nest could...
그리고 난 반대였어요.
And I honestly never really wanted to move to a nest.
날개들이 의뢰하는 둥지 안의 더러운 일거리를 많이 받고
We both seen and done the dirty deeds going on in a nest per request of the wings.
적어도 둥지에서는 길거리를 돌아다니며 목숨을 걱정할 필요는 없잖아.
At least we wouldn't have to worry about our lives walking around the nest.
뒷골목 사람의 목숨보다는 값어치가 높다고.
Life is more valuable than there in the back streets.
우리는 몰라도 우리 아이는.
And it's not just us. What about our baby?
글쎄 이것도 괜찮다니까 그러네.
I'm telling you, it's fine.
이런 부모가 있는 아이를 누가 건드리겠어?
Who would ever want to touch our child when we're the parents?
그런가.
Good point.
또 우중충했던 얼굴이 나오네.
Come on. Again, that gloomy face of the past.
이제야 좀 사회성이 생겼나 싶었는데 말이야.
You finally started socializing too.
하지만
But
롤랑, 우리가 이렇게 번듯한 집에서 가족을 꾸릴 수 있는 것도 기적이야.
Raylan, it's a miracle that we even have a decent house and a family.
알잖아요. 해결사들의 삶을.
You know how the life of a fixer usually goes.
그리고 또 혹시나 해서 하는 말인데 무슨 일이 생겨도 전부 당신 탓 아닌 거 알죠?
And I'm saying this just in
그렇게
case.
생각하지 마요.
No matter what happens, don't blame yourself for all of it. You know it won't be your fault.
무슨 괜한 소리를 하고 그래.
Don't say stuff like that.
이렇게라도 안 해두면 혼자 극단적인 생각할 게 뻔해서. 자,
You're so obviously
약속?
gonna drive yourself to the extreme, but don't say it here. Now, promise.
나 약속 잘 안 하는 거 알잖아.
You know I don't make promises.
자자자자.
아.
약속.
Alright, fine. I promise.
확실하지?
Yo, you sure about that?
그래. 너만 믿는다.
Alright, I'm counting on you.
무슨 연락이에요?
Who was that just now?
예전 친구 기억나? 올리비에.
Do you remember my old friend, Olivier?
당연히 기억나죠. 같은 사무소 동기였잖아요.
Of course I do. He used to work at the same office as you.
그 친구가 잠시 손을 빌려달라고 해서.
He's asking me to lend a hand for a bit.
설마 해결사 일?
Don't tell me. Is it fixer work?
그쪽에 손이 좀 필요한가 봐.
Yeah, it looks like he urgently needs a hand.
걱정하지 마. 위험한 일은 아니니까.
Don't worry.
머릿속만 되는 일 같더라고.
It's nothing dangerous. I just have to be there and fill the number.
장소는?
And the location?
25구.
District 25.
추운 곳 가네요.
Ugh. You're going to a cold place.
거기 파전 맛있는 거 기억나죠? 올 때 하나 사와요.
Remember the delicious pachion we ate there? Buy some for me when you come back.
여화가 있겠습니까? 누구보다 빠르게 다녀옵죠.
But of course, Your Majesty. I'll be back as soon as possible.
그리고 고마워.
And
허락해줘서.
thanks for letting me do this.
얼마 안 남은 당신 친구 잃게 할 수 없으니까요.
Can't have you lose one of your last remaining few friends.
다른 사람의 절박함에 고개를 돌렸다.
I turn away from the desperation of others.
나와 내 가족이 더 우선이기에.
My family and I came first.
내 절박함에 등 돌린 자들을 저주했다.
I curse those who turn away from my desperation.
서로 아픔에 등을 돌린 채 갈 길을 갈 뿐.
Everyone turns away from each other's suffering and goes about their
이
lives.
상황에 그 누구를 탓할 수 있을까?
Who could I dare blame in these circumstances?
모두 살기 위해 도시의 고통에 박차를 가하는 거겠지.
Each person spurs the suffering of the city, trying to live, knowingly or not.
롤랑? 항상 도망칠 수는 없어.
Raylan, you can't run away all the time.
나도 알아. 빌어먹을 세상과 도시가 저주스러워도 이 바닥에 발을 딛고 똑같이 밥 벌어먹고 살아야 한다는 걸 안다고.
I know that I have to stand this ground and try and make a living like the rest, even if I loathe this cursed world and this city.
어떻게 할 수가 없어. 혼자선 이 개 같은 도시를 바꿀 수 없다고.
I can't do anything about it. I can't change this damn city alone.
그냥 이렇게 돌아가는 거야. 사실을 안다고 해서 마음을 굳게 먹었다고 해서 내가
It's just how things work. Knowing the truth or making up my mind won't allow me to go against the flow.
아무리 분하고 싫어도 살기 위해 모든 자존심 따위 내팽개치고 바닥을 기며 수긍해야 해.
No matter how furious I am about this injustice I face, I have to abandon all my pride and just accept it so I can make ends meet.
도시는 바뀌지 않을 거야.
The city won't change.
인간이 있는 한 도시는 바뀌지 않을 거야.
As long as humans exist, the city will never change.
내가 살기 위해 누군가는 상처받아야 하는 것이 일상인 것이라고.
It's become a part of everyone's life, like to hurt others for themselves to live.
부끄러움에 딱지가 얹고 굳은
We
살이
kill-
박혀야만 살아남을 수 있는 곳이잖아.
We can only survive in this world over a sense of shame, covered in scams and callousness. Okay. Hi, Crespian. Hi, Ohio. Hi, Timbuk. Hi, Isurin. Hi, Honey. Hi, Lippy. Sorry, okay. I'll go drink some coffee. I'll mail your coffee, Ohio, in like 8 business weeks. You'll get your hot brewing coffee in 8 business weeks. I heard about this, but still managed to throw my mind confusion. You're telling me I've never seen him so upset before?
I'm not sure if there's a fellow way to resolve ill feelings.
Hey, counseling doesn't work every time either. However this might go, let's give it a shot. You know how you'll know how, right? Alright, so let me go read this guy's abilities. Bountiful Crop. Prioritize the target with the most copies of Wisdom in hand. Dice gain power equal to the number of Wisdoms target in hand. Harvest. Use a powerful combat page every 3 scenes. Leaning Saga City. Every 3 scenes, gain an additional speed dial and uses a page Harvest Wisdom, which absorbs the target's combat page and recovers the user HP on hit. We'll do this. On hit, absorbs a page from target's hand. Hi, Fire Cutie! Alright, let's try this. Oh my gosh. You want me to voice every single tech? It's gonna be fair. It's gonna be a lot of speaking. Let's see. On hit, exhaust a copy of Wisdom from target's hand. Fire the target with the most copies of Wisdom in hand. Dice gain power equal to the number of Wisdoms target's hand. You just do it so you can actually get mechanics. Tranquility of Wise. If Harvest Wisdom clashes against Wisdom, the Harvester takes 20 second damage at the end of engagement. If Harvest Wisdom clashes against Wisdom, the Harvest user takes 20 tiger damage. Do it like a Yu-Gi episode where you read each card? Yo, my voice might break. I plan to do a longer stream today. Wait, so it's if Harvest Wisdom clashes against Wisdom. Harvest Wisdom. Oh, I see. So we need to use Harvest Wisdom to counter Harvest Wisdom. Oh. That's interesting. On hit, exhaust a copy of Wisdom from target's hand. Alright, go smoke. You have 0 Wisdom? I need to sound more expressive. That's so wild. Darn it, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. Big deck is gonna be big bugged. Deck is bug. Deck is really bugged. Serpent Wisdom. Strike down. Man, we really don't have much energy with this girl. What do we do here? You have a priority of 4. What do we do at priority of 4? You go here, you go here, you go here. Okay, you attack with 6. If you're attacking with 6, I have to use wisdom over here. On hit, exhaust a copy of wisdom from target's hand. Alright, let's try this. Alright, now go smoke on him. Go smoke. Smoky jail! I'm laying down so this guy crabs allergies lurking via tablet. Thanks, Kimmy. Have a good lurk. Hopefully you feel better. Cleaning. After attacking an enemy with the highest amount of stagger resist, deal 2 to 4 stagger damage and recover 2 to 5 stagger resist. Excludes mass attacks. Cartier. After dealing 15 more damage to an enemy in a single scene, reduce the cost of 2 most expensive pages in hand by 1. On kill, reduce the cost of 0 instead. The cost reductions were set when the pages are used. Rake. After staggering an enemy, copy 2 pages owned by the enemy and add them to the librarian's hand with 2 less cost. The copy's pages are exhausted in use. You can only copy melee pages while equipping a melee key page, and vice versa. No effect against characters with shimmering. Thank you. Let's see. On a hit, exhaust the most expensive page in target's HP and recover 20 HP. Go smoke. Do we have any... Okay, we have wisdom. We have 1 wisdom. Do we have any more wisdoms? Any more? No more wisdom. Big Deck is no longer wise. Minglo. Let's do this. Okay, so we can counter the 1 wisdom. How do we counter the other wisdom? Laceration? I mean, you do 1 damage. I don't wait, all dice gain 4 power. If not clashing against wisdom, either clashing against wisdom, become weakened next scene. I mean... On Clash Lose, add a copy of Wisdom to the opponent's hand. Alright, use the Gale Kick. Gale, kick him! Gale Kick! Wait, I need to win this clash. Strike down a hit, recovered. There we go. You have card, activate a card. Courage. Single ally. At the start of the scene, gain strength and protection equal to the number of allies currently alive, subtracted by 2. If the value is less than 0, feeble and fragile will be inflicted instead. Courage is really good. Who do I give courage to? You. There's nothing that can stop us now! Okay, so is anyone attacking me with Harvest of Wisdom? Yes. Did I roll a 6? I did. Activate Chain Jail. Chain Jail, Steel Knuckles, Go Touch Grass. Loss of sense. Wait, hold on. Go touch grass. You roll a 3. Go here. On Clash lose. Wait, I rolled a 4. But I want to draw cards. Oh wait, here we go. We can do this instead. Energy conversion. Spend 4 charge to restore 3 light and draw 1 card. Yes, please. Leap. Gain 1 to haste and spend 3 charge to draw 2 cards. Wait. No. This. This should be good. I guess I'll have to get better at it. I'll have to... Darn it, it's gonna bug me all the whole entire time. That sucks. Staggered! Roland? More like Deadland. Wait, do I need to kill his allies? Now that I killed Roland, does allies linger? Home. All allies. At the start of scene, number of targets are placed on up to 3/2/2/1/1 enemies, depending on the number of allies that are currently alive. Each time a target is attacked in the correct order, increase the outgoing damage by 3 for the scene. Oh god, that's gonna be messy. Oblivion. Single ally. Add an Oblivion page to hand. Cost 3. Single use on play. Immobilize for the scene. Cannot be target. At the end of the scene, recover 40% of your max HP and fully restore light. The page is also included in the deck at the start of the subsequent acts. A road walk together. Single ally. If an ally redirects an attack that was initially targeting this character... Wait, if an ally redirects an attack that was initially targeting this character, dice on the ally's page gain 1 to 2 power. Let's go home. Let's go home. I don't know... I'm gonna try it.